I hate technology. Howdy doody gals and pals, it's me, Tiffany, and I know, it's weird. It says it's another Hogwarts video. Wasn't that the game that Jasmine was playing? Yes, it was the game Jasmine was playing, but technology hates us. So the software that we use for recording our videos is dying. They're getting rid of it, which makes us very sad. So it means we're having to learn how to use new stuff. And we decided to try OBS. But the problem is that we need to figure out how to work with OBS, and Jasmine watched a video that was supposed to tell her, and she did exactly what the video said, and based on the readouts while she was recording, everything was fine. Until we came to it and realized you cannot hear any of her audio. You can hear the game audio, but you can't hear her audio. So I figured the best way to fix all that would be for me to do a reaction video of sorts. She did 2 hours. She recorded for 2 hours and her voice didn't come through. So, woo! This is great. This is great. This is what you wanted. This is what the world wants. Hi! And she's explaining, I'm sure. Hello. Howdy doody gals and pals, her name is Jasmine, and today we're back with Hogwarts Legacy? I think that's what she said. And I'm pretty sure she's now explaining her problems with her computer. How she tried to record and it crashed multiple times, and then she had to go get it fixed. And hopefully now it will record fine and she won't have any problems. And yay, she's excited. Yay! She's ready to play the game.
Oh, good. We haven't missed the sorting ceremony. I'm no expert, but that seems more appropriate. Now, I need to study this locket as soon as I can, but first I must contact the Ministry. They need to know what happened to George and be warned of Ranrock. For the moment, I ask that you keep all that's happened this evening between you and me.
Of course, sir.
Thank you. Ready for the sorting ceremony?
I think Jazz is probably trying to point to Cassie. I don't know. Off in the distance. Dun dun dun. Very whimsical sounding music.
Phineas, Nigellus.
Which Jasmine's dancing
Black.
to right now.
Prepare yourself to meet the headmaster.
Dun dun dun.
Fig, nice of you to join us. The sorting ceremony's
Fig.
over.
There were complications.
Complications?
It seems the goblin problem has...
Enough. Goblins. I've no time for rumors, Fig, and I'm rapidly losing whatever
Rumors.
patience I had left.
Lift.
If you're lucky,
Nice.
we might still be able to get you
Interesting
sorted
way to drink
this
your water,
evening.
Jasmine.
I'll be in touch.
Her character looks perpetually sleepy. I don't think that's Jazz's fault at all for like the way that she made the character. I think it's more the game mechanics not giving them full facial responsiveness. They just seem a little bit
Professor
nonchalant.
We've one
Especially with
more
like
to
what
be
she
sorted.
just saw happen to her from the last video.
Welcome. You're just in time. Have a seat.
Now, who do you think Jasmine's going to become? She can be Slytherin, Gryffindor, Hufflepuff, or Ravenclaw. Like, I could see her going for anything, but I like...
Aren't you?
I know I'm much more
You come here with preferences
Hufflepuff.
and preconceptions.
personality-wise.
Certain
Hufflepuff, Gryffindor.
expectation.
Ish. But like, okay, the thing that gets me here with these questions, it's so obvious. I can't wait to start classes. I can't
I'm
wait to
looking
explore.
forward to meeting my professors and learning all
So
I can
that
at
one
Hogwarts.
obviously is a Ravenclaw question. It's like they're very much
Hogwarts
gearing you
has
to which
much
class,
to
which
offer a dedicated
house.
student.
And
what you
Jasmine's
learn
really
in
not really that
class
wanting
will
it.
prepare you for challenges
She's not a fan of school.
outside
Poor
the
dear is still stuck in there.
classroom as well. You're clever indeed. You have the ability to reflect.
Yeah, see, this is
clearly
where
on
they're
that
pushing it
which
towards Ravenclaw
puzzles
already.
others. And you've a ready mind.
Vibing.
Quick to learn.
I
Perhaps
have
you
little
belong in
maracas there.
Ravenclaw.
See? See? Literally just one question and it pigeonholes you.
You belong in Ravenclaw.
That's so weird. Like, she only had... I swear I've seen other ones where they got more than just the one question to choose. Sorry. Yay! Yeah, she's excited. I mean, I could see, like Jasmine is definitely smart enough to do the whole Ravenclaw thing, but I don't know if that's necessarily her,
and one more
preferred
thing.
house.
Due to the unfortunate injury on the pitch in last spring's final, this year's Quidditch season has been cancelled.
Very disappointed.
Enough! It's not as though I've banned flying altogether, but don't tempt me.
I think there's been rumors
You are
that they were
here
wanting
to
do
focus on your
DLC for
academic
Quidditch, but
futures.
I don't
I'm
know.
sure you
I don't
all
know if
have
that's
plenty
actually
to
gonna
do
happen.
before classes begin tomorrow. I
Tomorrow?
said, I'm sure you all have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow.
She doesn't like him. She's like, why didn't you just tell
Quite
everybody to
an
go instead of be that way?
It's lovely to meet you. I'm...
Professor Weasley, would you be so kind as to show our new student to their common room?
I shall see to it, sir.
She does not like
As
him.
I was saying...
I love how I can kind of tell.
Pleased to meet
You
you.
probably can't do.
Nice to meet you as well, Professor.
As deputy headmistress, it is my
She does
distinct
like
honor
Professor
to show
Weasley,
you
though.
to your common room. Right this way.
Dad, stop yawning.
It's quite uncommon for a student to begin as a fifth year. Might be a bit of a challenge, but one I'm sure you're up for.
I am, Professor.
This is the entrance to the Ravenclaw common room. You must solve a riddle to enter. I won't be of much help, I'm afraid. This sort of thing has always confounded me.
All right. Will they actually have Jazz do it, or the character
lived
just automatically
longer?
do it?
The ghost? Or the poltergeist?
A ghost or a poltergeist? A non-being can never have been.
Well done. Now, go on in
Easy
and get
peasy.
some sleep. You have a big day ahead of you tomorrow. I shall be back in the morning to collect you for your first class.
Okay, I
you,
think I will know what she
Professor
says.
Weasley.
You're
Get
welcome.
some sleep. I have
I
stuff
hope you
to
enjoy
do.
your first night at Hogwarts. Sleep well.
She wants to explore. Man, they really did a good job with scenery in this game. So pretty. It's pretty, pretty.
Oh, looks like everyone's gone. Better head to the common room.
Really cool sleeping quarters. Oh my goodness. Gosh. Yeah, my college dorm was like quarter of the size of that. So is Hogwarts more for like the upper crust people then? Because like it feels much more like a rich society. Just jumping into other people's room. Jasmine, where's your sense of decorum? Privacy for others.
That's just brilliant, Ami.
This should be interesting.
Brilliant. You think you could... Ah! That is not how that...
Are they attacking him with smoke? What is happening?
I suppose some introductions are in order.
Everett Clipton?
One
Clapton?
moment.
What was his name?
What's this?
Clopton. He's throwing Oh, okay, it's smoke
Someone
bomb.
threw a dung
Stink bomb.
Let's get out of here.
Dung
That
bomb.
wasn't quite the reaction I wanted. Oh well.
What did you hope would happen?
I suppose I hoped it would lighten the mood. Ravenclaws can be a bit on edge the first day of class. I'm Everett, by the way. You seem downright
I've
calm
known
next to
very
some of
few
these
pranks that
characters.
actually lighten people's
And you survived
moods,
a
though.
rather harrowing trip here.
I'm glad to be here, ready for classes to start.
There's Jasmine's
Good.
cat.
Glad to hear
It's
it.
Perseus.
Truly, there's
a
no
sweet
reason
boy.
to be nervous. Most professors are firm but fair. I mean, not all of the tricks I play are as simple as a tossed dung bomb, and I'm still here.
Wait, did you say most professors are firm but fair?
Ha, I did. But probably best I let you judge for yourself. I do tend to push their limits. I should wander off before someone traces that dung bomb back to me. Nice meeting you.
You too, Everett.
How pretty the environment is. Oh, I'd love to have a place to hang out like that. It'd be so nice. And all the books everywhere. Makes me so happy. What you got?
I want him to be in the perfect place. A place he'll be happy with. But I can't seem to find it. Great golden gobstones! I want him to thrive here.
Golden gobstones.
My own little expression. I bought this Tiffany seedling from home and I so want him to feel cozy. Tiffany is amazing, isn't it? So much healing power in such a little plant. I've a bit of a thing for plants, as you can see. Pleased to meet
No,
you.
you hide it
I'm
very
Samantha.
Nice to meet you, Samantha. Is Dittany used in Wiggenweld potion?
It
Curious, can any of you read
Looks
looks up
like
there? 'Cause if you
someone's
can,
been
let me
studying
know
up
what
on their
Jasmine's
potion
saying.
making.
Actually, Professor Fig told me about
Sometimes I can
Wiggenweld
guess it, other
potion.
times not.
Of course. I heard you were studying with him before term. He's an enigma, Fig. Teaches about theory, yet seems to know a lot about practical magic.
Professor Fig does know a great deal about different forms of magic.
They seem
Well,
to
I
have
hope
a really
he told
hard
you
time
about
with
more
the
than Wiggenweld.
hair
You've lots
models
to catch
in
up
this
on,
game.
I'm sure.
Like, her character's hair is very stiff.
Is it common practice for students to grow their own ingredients?
Oh, yes. In fact, our herbology teacher, Professor Garlic, encourages it. And I don't think Professor Sharp, our potions master, cares where you
Garlic.
get your ingredients, as long as your brews are all perfect.
An affinity for herbology is more typical of a Hufflepuff than a Ravenclaw, isn't it?
Ordinarily, perhaps, but it runs in my family. We've a full plot of
So
these
what is
little
this
fellows
weird
back
thing
home.
where, like, just
I
because you're in a certain
suppose you could
house, you
say
have to have all
herbology's
the
in my
same
roots.
key features?
It was nice to meet you,
Roots.
Samantha.
I
Good luck with
feel
your Dittany.
that
Thank
just
you.
because
And
you're
good
in a
luck to
certain
you
house,
too on your first day.
I don't know. It's weird to me to categorize people so strongly just by the house that they put into Hogwarts, especially
That's
because
just
doesn't the story say
brilliant,
that you
Ami.
can influence what area
Brilliant.
the hat puts you?
You'd think you could... Ah! That is not how...
Why, hello.
Would you like to take a look? Can't see too
Yes,
much
she
in the
is.
day. Well, except for stars like Sirius, Canopus, Vega, and Arcturus. I'm Amit. Pleasure to have you in Ravenclaw.
Nice to
Never
meet you,
met someone who's been so close to a dragon before.
Can't say I recommend it, frankly. It's nice to meet you, Amit.
Now, who's
I take
hearing
it
this
you like
information?
astronomy.
Because wasn't she
Oh,
supposed to
yes.
not tell anybody?
So much
who
to be
all
learned
found
from the
out?
stars. Also, there's something about the open air and night sky above the tower. It's invigorating. You will adore astronomy. Professor Shaw is incredibly knowledgeable.
Yay! I do enjoy
I
stargazing.
hope astronomy is
It's a
on
lot
my
of fun.
schedule. It sounds interesting.
I have good news for you. You are most definitely
Jasmine
taking
does not
astronomy.
approve of the term
It is required for
schedule
all
instead
fifth
of
years.
schedule, apparently.
You will be enthralled with the tower. Plus, a quality telescope can show you things you never dreamed of.
I suppose I'll see you in class then.
Yes. Oh, and speaking of class, better get to my
wonder
first one
how
of the
many
year.
cutscenes
Nothing
this
like the
game
smell
has.
of fresh parchment, is there? Be seeing you.
I mean, it's nice that each
Hey there.
talking interaction, you're not having to read everything like a lot of games have done previously,
not keep her
and they're actually
waiting.
getting little mini cutscenes for them. So it's fun that way, but it just makes me wonder how much work that took to put that together. Already attacking
Lewis.
stuff randomly. She randomly blind a student, Jasmine. I don't think that's working here. Or we could just, you know, keep trying. What does it say about insanity again? The definition? Trying the same thing over and over again, expecting a different outcome. Love you guys.
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time.
Oh, it's
Can't
sparkly
believe I'm
binder.
here.
Well, you are
Sparkly.
here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a fifth year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs. Owls.
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something
I do
extraordinary
not
to ensure your
miss
success.
that part of life. I'm just saying. Oh, hello, book.
Here you are.
Oh, living book. Ooh. Very messy book. Expressive.
What is it?
It is a wizard's field
She's
guide.
so...
It will help you to keep track of what you are learning,
A
so
little
that
bit
you
more
master all
emotion
that's
there, hun.
expected of a fifth year.
What is it?
You would be
You just
wise
saw
to
it
take
just
full
something really cool.
advantage of
Come on.
this
Even if you've grown up in the
exceptionally
wizarding world, you
valuable
gotta have some sense of wonder still.
Thank you, Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test. This way. The guide will give you opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore.
I know this has got to be driving Jasmine crazy right now. She does not like when she has to go slowly for any reason whatsoever, which I can't blame her.
I certainly
That's
would have appreciated
very
something like the field
frustrating
guide when I was a
in
student.
games. The having, what is that called? The it's a type of quest. It's
Why
the
don't you cast
companion quest or
Revelio
whatever.
on this bust and see what details the field guide can provide?
He's staring at you.
Potato!
Potato. That is not Leviosa, hon. Come on. Levioso. Not Leviosa, right? Levioso. Revelio. Did she say I swear she said Leviosa, but I'm wrong. I'm not paying attention. This is good. This is really good. This is going well. And then here comes all the extra things. Like, I love these kind of games for, like, the music and the artwork and the great story stuff. Apparently Jasmine really wants to go into those things. But I get so, like, glazed over in my eyes when I have, like, a huge menu of all the different skills and stuff to fill.
Clever.
My
isn't
brain
it?
just doesn't like it.
Keep your eyes open for more opportunities like that, inside and outside of the castle.
See, I would really want to
No
be able to
time
just
to
like
waste.
hop
You've
over
classes
those
to
stairs and see
attend.
if they would let me just drop all the way to the bottom. When one is in video game, one makes their own way. Revelio. Oh, Bessie. There we go. Spiders. I see a spider symbol. I don't like it.
Revelio.
Okay. Oh! I bet you gotta turn each of those things. There's two. There's going to be a third one somewhere. Jasmine, go back. I know how to solve it. Look for your third.
Good
third one.
timing. Perfect
Third-
opportunity
third-
to show you how to use
that
blue
thing.
flames to get around a bit quicker.
Blue
Your
flames.
field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
You can open the map anytime. It's kind of cool that it looks like a pop-up book. It's fun that way.
And here we are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall. You can get almost anywhere.
think this shows the different spell casting stuff that you can do. I know Jazz's camera, which will also kind of be where I'll be putting myself just to not cover the whole of the screen, is stuck on some stuff, but like it's attached to it. That was one of the other things. The way she's tried to save it was supposed to make it to where we could move it wherever we wanted.
Our King's Cross station,
That didn't happen.
Revelio.
Revelio.
That should be
Very
all
like
for
a
now. You'll be
conductor.
expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible
Man,
to
I should've
replace
read
the
that faster.
supplies you lost on the way here.
Thank you, Professor.
You mentioned Hogsmeade, Professor.
Hogsmeade is the only all-wizarding village in Britain and is home to an array of shops and pubs. You should be able to find all of the school supplies you require in Hogsmeade. You will also, I imagine, enjoy many a butterbeer there with friends in due course.
Considering mead is a drink, it's kind of gross to call it
Can you tell me
Hogsmeade,
more
so
about
it's
the
like
Defense Against the Dark
makes
Arts
me think
class?
of drinking
Defense
like
Against the
pig
Dark
fat.
Arts, as the name implies, focuses on how to defend oneself against the evils that lurk beyond these walls. A mastery of defense
Okay, I
against
think
the
she
dark
said she doesn't
arts
want to do any
is
of
required
that
for those who aspire to become
bad stuff. She
warriors.
wants to be
Fortunately,
nice
we are
this
lucky
time
to have the
around.
ever-gifted
I
Professor
think that's what she
Hecat
said.
in charge of our students' education in that regard. He's
I
a
kind of like
clever
how
and
when you
entertaining
look
wizard
closer at
and a
Professor
talented
Weasley
teacher.
here, you can see the mermaid in the background, just kind of like
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day,
cracking me up just
and you have
sitting inside.
much to learn. Happily, your professors have
see?
agreed to create
It just looks so
additional
funny.
assignments for you outside of class.
Maybe it's just
You'll be
me,
up to
but
speed
it
in
looks
no
funny
time.
to me.
Judging by your adept use of
You can't
Revelio
get over it?
earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended
I
trip
should
up to
what
the
she's
castle.
saying, but I keep looking at the mermaid, just staring at the water.
I'm
She's
sorry, Professor,
forever
but
stuck
I'm
just out
afraid
of
that's
reach.
all there is to it.
Almost precisely what Professor Fig said. Speak
know what
of the
you're talking
devil,
about.
Professor Fig, your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Do dragons
well.
in this world have
Enough
set
chit-chat.
paths
I
for
need to
which
get
they
to class
fly
myself.
through that you
Might
could
I rely
prepare
on you,
for such
Professor
a
Fig,
thing?
to explain the details of the field guide's map?
I feel like dragons
course.
are more unpredictable that way.
Good luck today. And
But
remember
my
to
knowledge
use
of
your
the Harry
field
Potter
guide.
lore is
It will
much
be
more
invaluable to you.
narrow
And
than a lot of people's.
invaluable to me,
So if I get something
as I'll
wrong,
be using it
feel
to keep
free
up
to
to date on your
correct me in the
progress.
comments.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
Drinking pig fat. Sorry. No, it's awful.
It's good
This
to
is
see
making me
you,
think of-
Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross
It's like
today
pig beer.
before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you masterfully evade Professor Weasley's interrogation regarding our late arrival?
I don't know if that was masterfully. That was just
I did my best, but I'm fairly certain she suspects we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are,
secrets.
I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well trained. Happily,
Like,
you
I
have the benefit
know
of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to
it's
guide
special
you.
circumstances
Speaking
for her,
of
but I always
guides,
get weirded out with the
and so
concept of
that
an
I may
adult
avoid
telling a
another
kid to keep
not so
secrets from
subtle
other
proof
adults
from
and to have their
Professor
own little
Weasley,
special
why don't I show you
secret
the
world.
clever
It just
enchantment we
throws
included
up
in the
all
field
the
guides
red
map?
flags
Unfold it and
in
have
my
a
brain.
look.
I know I don't mean to besmirch Fig's honor or anything, but just life has taught me not to trust it.
The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good
So
friend.
whose wand has
I
she
shall
been
reach
using?
out when I have more
She
information
has
about
one,
her
right?
mysterious
So if it's not
locket.
hers, who?
For
I
now,
missed that before.
focus on your classes
Did it say?
and pay attention.
Did it say before in the
More than
previous
your owls
episode?
may hinge on the magic you are able
Well, I mean,
to
we might have
master
missed it
within
too
these
because, like,
walls.
we didn't start right at the beginning because of Jazz's computer, because technology hates us, because, yeah, life.
Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed what you saw, please be sure to like this video. And for some more great content, click subscribe. If you guys have any ideas of what games you'd like us to play in the future, leave us a comment below. Thanks again for watching, and we'll see you next time.